Are you holding yourself back from true happiness without even realizing it? Sometimes, the habits we develop over time can silently drain our joy and keep us stuck in a cycle of stress, self-doubt, and comparison. But the good news? You have the power to break free. Today, we're uncovering 8 habits that might be standing in the way of your happiness, and, more importantly, how to overcome them. Stick around to the end because even small changes can make a massive impact on your life. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more life-changing content. Habit number 1, negative self-talk. One of the first habits we need to address is negative self-talk. This habit can be sneaky. It's often so ingrained in our thoughts that we don't even realize we're doing it. We become our own worst critics, constantly second-guessing our actions and decisions. The power of our words, especially the ones we say to ourselves, cannot be underestimated. They shape our reality, our self-perception, and ultimately, our happiness. Negative self-talk creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. If we tell ourselves we're not good enough, we start to believe it and act accordingly. Breaking this habit can be challenging, but it's absolutely possible. It starts with becoming aware of your internal dialogue and consciously replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Remember, it's not about eliminating all negative thoughts. It's about acknowledging them without letting them define you or dictate your actions. So next time you catch yourself indulging in negative self-talk, pause, breathe, and choose to speak kindly to yourself. You might be surprised at the difference it makes. Habit number 2, procrastination. I'll be the first to admit that I've had my fair share of battles with procrastination. It's a habit that's easy to fall into and tough to break. You might find yourself putting off tasks that you know are important, choosing instead to do something less challenging or more enjoyable. I remember a time when I had a big presentation to prepare for. Instead of buckling down and getting it done, I found myself cleaning my house, binge-watching my favorite show, and even reorganizing my sock drawer. Anything but the task at hand. Procrastination is more than just a time management issue. It can rob us of our peace of mind and happiness. The stress and anxiety of looming tasks can hang over us like a dark cloud, preventing us from fully enjoying our free time. The key to overcoming procrastination is breaking tasks down into manageable chunks and setting realistic deadlines. This way, the task doesn't seem as daunting, and it's easier to get started. Trust me, the freedom and relief you feel when you've completed a task you've been putting off is worth the effort. Start today, stop procrastinating, and take one step closer to a happier life. Habit number 3, lack of physical activity. Did you know that moving your body regularly is not just crucial for physical health but also for your happiness? Physical activity releases endorphins, the body's natural feel-good hormones. These are the same hormones that give runners their runner's high. But don't worry, you don't need to run a marathon to reap the benefits. Even a brisk walk around the block or a short yoga session at home can do wonders. Additionally, regular exercise is linked with better sleep, reduced stress and anxiety, improved self-esteem, and increased cognitive function. It's a habit that pays off in so many ways. In our modern world, where many of us have sedentary jobs, it can be challenging to incorporate physical activity into our daily routine. But even small changes can make a big difference. So, no matter how busy your schedule is, take some time each day to move your body. Your happiness will thank you for it. Habit number 4, overcommitting. In our fast-paced world, it's all too easy to take on more than we can handle. Between work, family, social obligations, and personal goals, our calendars can quickly become overcrowded. Overcommitting is a habit that can leave us feeling stressed, overwhelmed, and unhappy. We end up rushing from one commitment to the next, never having time to relax or enjoy the present moment. Moreover, when we're always busy, we don't have time for the things that truly bring us joy. Our hobbies, passions, and self-care practices often get pushed to the side. Learning to say no is a powerful skill. It's about setting boundaries and prioritizing your time and energy. It's not always easy, after all, most of us don't want to let others down. But remember this, every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. Make sure what you're saying yes to aligns with your values and contributes to your happiness. It's okay to prioritize your own well-being. In fact, it's crucial for a happier life. Habit number 5, comparing yourself to others. In this digital age, where people's lives are constantly on display, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to others. Scrolling through social media, we often see the highlight reels of people's lives, not their behind-the-scenes struggles. This habit can leave us feeling inadequate and unhappy, constantly striving to keep up with an impossible standard. But here's the thing, everyone's journey is different. We all have our own unique paths, with different challenges and triumphs. Comparing our progress to someone else's is like comparing apples and oranges. Instead of focusing on what others are doing, turn your attention inward. Remember, the only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Break free from the comparison trap and embrace your own journey towards a happier life. Habit number 6, not living in the present. Living in the present is a habit that can truly transform your life. Too often, we get caught up in the past or worry about the future, forgetting to cherish the moment we're in. I found that when we're not fully present, we miss out on the simple joys of life. The smell of fresh coffee in the morning, the sound of birds chirping, a warm hug from a loved one, these are the moments that make life beautiful. But when our minds are elsewhere, these moments pass us by unnoticed. We may also find ourselves stuck in a cycle of regret and anxiety, which can significantly impact our happiness. Mindfulness is a powerful practice to help us stay rooted in the present. It's about paying attention to our surroundings and our feelings without judgment. It's about appreciating each moment for what it is. Breaking free from the shackles of the past and future to live fully in the present is a gift you give yourself, a gift of happiness. Habit number 7, neglecting self-care. Neglecting self-care is a habit that can severely impact our happiness and overall well-being. It's like trying to pour from an empty cup. You can't give your best to others if you're not at your best. Self-care isn't just about bubble baths and spa days. It's about making time for activities that rejuvenate you, mentally and physically. It could be as simple as reading a book, going for a run, or even just sitting quietly in nature. Remember, it's not selfish to prioritize your needs. In fact, it's essential. Taking care of yourself allows you to show up as your best self in every area of your life. So, don't wait until you're running on empty. Make self-care a regular part of your routine and watch how it transforms your life and boosts your happiness. Habit number 8, holding onto grudges. Holding onto grudges is a habit that can weigh heavily on our hearts and minds. When someone wrongs us, it's natural to feel hurt and angry. But when those feelings linger, they can turn into resentment and bitterness. These negative emotions can consume us, preventing us from experiencing joy and happiness. They keep us stuck in the past, reliving the pain over and over again. Forgiveness, on the other hand, allows us to let go of these negative emotions. It's not about forgetting what happened or saying that it was okay. It's about choosing to free ourselves from the burden of resentment. Forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves. It allows us to move forward and open our hearts to happiness once again. It's not always easy, and it often takes time. But releasing grudges and embracing forgiveness is a significant step towards living a happier life. Breaking free from these habits won't happen overnight, but with awareness and consistent effort, you can create a life filled with more joy, peace, and fulfillment. Happiness isn't about perfection, it's about progress. So, which of these habits are you ready to leave behind? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little extra happiness in their life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.